How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview of Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham Hotspur, taking place at the City Ground. Oh, there is on Boxing Day. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Tottenham are a very Jekyll and Hyde team. They're 1 minute they're slapping five past Southampton, winning 4-3 against Man United, and then losing 6-3 at home to Liverpool. So yeah, or even going to Portman Road and losing there. So look, was it Portman Road or was it at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Thinking about a bit at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, thinking about it now, doesn't matter. They lost to Ipswich anyway, so that's all that really matters. But yeah, the eagerly anticipated Boxing Day fixture should be a really good one. First Big Six team that's coming to the City Ground this campaign. Obviously, we've been away at Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Man City, and Arsenal. So the only other team in the quote unquote Big Six that we've got left to play is Tottenham at the City Ground. So yeah, looking forward to this one, seeing how we fare against one of the sort of top six sides at home. Be the first time sort of this season since we've got on this really good run that we'll be facing a big team at home, a big six team at home. So it'll be really interesting to sort of see how things pan out. We played against two teams who were probably just below the big six in terms of size of club, and one thing another at home with Newcastle and Villa. We beat Villa, lost to Newcastle, so like I say, be really interesting to see how things pan out. I think it all really depends what sort of Tottenham side turn up, because obviously if it's the same side that turned up and got hammered by Liverpool, they're going to have an absolute field day. But then if it is a side that sort of beat Manchester City or whatever, it could be a bit more difficult. I do trust us though. I do believe in us. I do feel like we can, really cause them problems, and be a real difficult side for them to try and beat. Obviously, you look at the Brentford game, which we've played at the weekend and at Armour Days. The way that we defended in that game was just outstanding. We didn't really give them a sniff. Let's be honest. The only times they really got in was courtesy of a couple of errors at the back. And yeah, look, I think we've got to be really confident in terms of the defensive unit that we've got. I bang on about it every single video, but it's just amazing. I really like it. We switched to a three at the back against Brentford. Will we do that again against Tottenham? It offers us a little bit something different. It allows our wing backs to get a bit further forward in an attacking sense, but then defensively it allows us to have a couple of more players within the back five to double up or to close down some extra space. So yeah, look, I think it has its benefits. And I could see us going. I could see Nuno go with the back five. He obviously loved the back five at Wolves. I expected him to come in and play a back five from the off, to be honest with you, but he didn't. He went to that 4-2-3-1, which he's really sort of deployed quite a bit at Forest. But yeah, I think look, whether we go four, whether we go five, I think we're defensively sound enough to try and deal with their threats. So it'll be interesting to see sort of what Nuno opts to go with in that situation. But yeah, Tottenham, really weird side to pick in terms of their form. Obviously, you know that Ange Postecoglou is going to set his side up in an attacking manner. He's going to go all out attack and do absolutely everything that he possibly can to try and just go forward and forward and forward and forward. I'm never going to forget that game where they lost 4-1 to Chelsea. I think they were probably unbeaten in the season up to that game, and then they got a man sent off, or they actually got two men sent off, if I remember rightly, and they were playing with a back four or back line on the halfway line. It was wild. So yeah, look, I think it'll be interesting, really interesting to see how we can cope with that. But I feel like our defence is solid enough to cope with the pressure of their constant attacking. What the word be, their constant attacking attempts, maybe nature. But yeah, I do think we've got what it takes to try and stop them. But they also have world class players who on their day. Heung-min Son, outstanding player. Solanke loves a goal at the City Ground. If I remember rightly, I think he scored a hat trick last season in that game where Bolly got a red card for the most ridiculous situation I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, in terms of what we can offer them, I think I think we just keep going with what we've been doing. It's been absolutely incredible to see, and I'm really, really pleased that Anthony Elanga has managed to turn a bit of a corner, scored 2 in 2 now, and there was a few people questioning him, saying that maybe we should have accepted the money from Newcastle, maybe we should have let him go in the summer, maybe we should be looking to let him go in January as part of maybe a swap deal. There was talks that Harvey Barnes might be available for transfer, so we could maybe look at putting Elanga in that deal, but he's come off the bench against Aston Villa and playing against Brentford and has really, really contributed well. He scored the winning goal in the last minutes against Villa, and then against Brentford scored the second goal to sort of put a little bit of daylight between the two sides and give us a little bit of a buffer. So you got to be really, really happy with that. And look, really looking forward to this game, and I love playing against the big sides because for so much of my life, I've been in the Championship or League One, where we've just sort of played like the biggest teams you played, probably Leeds and maybe they're not a big club, but you play Derby once twice a season, and that's a big game for us. But being able to play against these clubs like Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool, I remember there's this picture this pitch up here, that one there, that big pitch I've got on the City ground. I remember being sat near my bed, looking at it one night, and just thinking, one day I'll see the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, those sorts of teams walking out on the City ground. And, well, it was actually not that long after I started doing that, I did that we got promoted, and now we're regularly playing against Spurs at home. Both games we played against Spurs at the City ground since promotion in the league have been a loss, but we did beat them in the Carabao Cup. I think Renan Lodi scored that one, and maybe Jesse Lingard. I think that was the game where Jesse Lingard scored one of his very few goals for the club. In terms of this one, then I feel we could do something. I really, really, really do. I really feel that we could do something, and I think we might be able to. Chris Wood, he's not scored in a couple of games, but that's also showing that we're not so reliant on him. There was a stat at one point in the season where he'd scored about 60% of our goals this campaign, but he's managed to not score in a couple, but he's not hindered us. People might have thought, oh well, if Chris Wood stops scoring, then we're going to be in big trouble. Yes, maybe that's true in the long run, but a goal from Ola Aina and a goal from Anthony Lanka in the last game, and then it was goals from Milinkovic and Elanga again in the game before that. So look, we're finding other areas to score. And that's really, really encouraging, really, really positive. So hopefully moving forward, we can keep that going, keep moving in that right direction. But really, really looking forward to this one. It'll be intriguing to see whether he goes for the 5 or the 4. Personally, for me at home, maybe the 4. But given what Nuno's done, you can't really question him. If he thinks a 5, go for a 5. Absolutely go for a 5. If it offers us something a little bit different against maybe a Tottenham side that love to attack, then I'm all for it. Scoreline then, I've got a feeling this game might literally be 4-0 either way or something stupid like that. I could really see it being that. I'm going to go 2-1 Forest because I think it might be a little bit less hectic than what it might be. But I think we can do it. I think we can get something from this one. And we really, it'd be incredible if we do. Obviously, top 4 on Christmas Day. Outrageous. Hopefully we can keep this incredible form going. And who knows where it could take us. But I feel we could get something from this one. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you have a fantastic Christmas, and Boxing Day brings 3 points to us and keeps the festive cheer going. So thank you for watching. Come on, you Reds.